Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. If you are, I'm so glad to have you. Thank you for coming and spending time with me. You are more than welcome here. This is the Liminal Hedge, and I'm your resident moth, here to help us both find our inner flame. I figured today, it's time to do a collective read, but I kind of want to do a love read. So I figured we'll sort of meet in the middle, how liminal, and do a shadow love reading. Why not? See what we need to work on. What better way to find the light than in the shadow, right? Okay, I'm so excited for this reading. I'm not sure why. I'm really excited. I think we're gonna find good stuff. We will. Okay, you go in, I'll go in, see what we can bring back from the threshold. Universe, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about their love life? We're gonna do a shadow read for the collective. What do they need to know about their love life? And the shadows there. Shadow love reading, please, Spirit, for the collective. Shadow read, Spirit, please. Okay, I saw an owl. It was in flight. Don't see any people. It was looking straight at me. Bright white owl. All right. Messages, please, Spirit, for the collective. Shadow love reading. Ooh, oh, whoa. All right, well, one popped over. See, they're all upside down. What a great way to start a shadow read. 6 of Cups. What a great way. King of Cups on the bottom. All right, yes. Full on the bottom. Let's keep going. How's the issue card? Internal influence, please. Internal influence, please, for the collective. Internal influence, please, for the collective. Wow, I feel like I'm that owl now. I had my eyes shut, and now, like, this room is kind of dark. It felt way darker than before. Kind of like how nocturnal animals see well at night. That's good. That's good. Good job, everybody. Good job. Yes. We're going to see through the shadows. All right, internal influence, please. Internal influence, please. Oh, was it that one? It was. No, yep, it is. It is this one. 3 of Wands. Internal influence. All right, external influence, please, for the collective shadow read. External influence, please. The collective shadow reading. Ooh, more just flying out. All right, let's take the bottom one. Five of Wands. I think that's come up, done. This will be the 5th video, and it's the 5 of Wands. No way! Did you see that? He's on the bottom again. Amazing. I love it. King of Cups following us around this love read. So yeah, 5 of Wands, external influence in the 5th video. All right, what is needed for resolution, please, for the collective's shadow love reading? What is needed? Ooh, more. It's this one. Page of Cups. No way. Okay, that's the third. Is this the third video? Yeah, that's the third video he's come out. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This feels so good. This feels so good. Yes. Yes. I'm like warm. I was freezing cold 10 minutes ago. Interesting. Okay, resolution. Resolution. Resolution, please. There we go. Look. Look at our resolution. Look. Ten of Cups. All right, are we balanced today with elements? What are we missing? Pentacles. All right. Keep that in mind. Try to stay grounded. What's on the bottom? Earth. Empress on the bottom. Let's keep her out. Let's keep her out just to look over all of this. Why not have an Empress look out for all of us? We're doing a collective love reading. All right. I'm so excited. So yeah, let me think about this owl. I really only got him, her bright white owl. I really only got it for like a flash. It felt, that's interesting, it felt like there was a flash of light on it because it was pitch black all around it. So we're shining light on a nocturnal thing. He was looking straight at me. Almost like I shouldn't have been, not that I shouldn't have been there, but it wasn't like he materialized in front of me, it was like I materialized in front of him. That's how he was looking at me. Not like I was prey or like he was in flight and he was heading towards me, but I didn't feel like he was something coming towards you. Okay. Six of Cups. Internal, issue for our shadow love reading. So this is a shadow card. In context to love would be nostalgia and a potential karmic tie to your past. I have another deck. What is it called? The Storyteller deck? At the very end, I'll pull it over here. I can never remember the name of that deck. And each one of the cards is like a fable or a myth from somewhere around the world. And this one has a super interesting story about it, where these two get separated. No, I'm seeing those white flowers. It's called moonflowers. Is that what they're called? The nightshade? Okay. So something from the past. Something from the past and something there is distance between you. Does this... I'm getting super unexpected. So just like my owl, right? He did not expect me to be there. Came straight towards me. And I was not scared at all. Like he was not gonna come attack me. It didn't feel like recognition, but that's what this card is. This is recognizing either you or the other person. So, okay, if this is not an actual person that you have a history with, that I very much feel like if it is that person, there's a distance between you right now. And I'm getting a long time. A long time. A long, long time. And a lot of space. A lot of distance. Yep, for sure. So if it's not an actual person from, shh, baby, it's okay, it's okay. It's not a person from your past now. This is someone who's going to come in that you have a soul contract with. You're going to, just like that owl in my vision, feel like you're both going to feel like the spotlight is on that person and that person only. They're going to, however much, okay, I'm going to say it now. We'll come back to it because I feel like it has to do with later. However bright my spotlight felt on this, and it felt like I had just headlights on this owl, the darkness around it, the shadow around it is going to be equal. You're going, okay, when you meet them or when you see them again and you feel like everything disappears around you, around them, all of that is going to carry with it. All of that's going to carry with it things that you two need to learn together. There's a lot. There's a lot you need to learn together. I just heard fated. This has to be. It's making my stomach feel a little funny, like roller coastery. Yeah, this might, and I am very, very warm. This might have a lot of, okay, just pay attention to your body when navigating this, okay? The body keeps the score. Every time you have an odd sensation when you're thinking about this person, when you think consistently as the relationship evolves, once you either reconnect or meet this person, that you feel like you know, I want you to pay attention to your body a lot and always think back to when you first reconnected or first met them and how your body felt. Now I'm feeling a little breathless. Okay, like I just ran. Yep, okay. Not that any of this is bad. I'm not getting, just like that owl did not feel like I was prey or he was a predator. Just that we were supposed to show up in each other's timelines. And right as I said that, I looked over at the Empress and she made me feel so much better. Yes, yes. Okay, this is gonna feel like a lot. You're gonna feel a lot. And I want you to process, okay, the gut, right? The gut is follow, right? They follow your gut instincts, because the gut is the second mind, right? Really work with your body on this one. There's going to be so much that both of you are carrying from both of your collective pasts, whether that was together and now you're reconnecting, or it'd probably feel like a lot more if you didn't have a shared history somehow. Yeah, because you're going to have to learn all of that stuff. Be constantly checking in with your body. And I just heard do physical things together. In the first initial meeting, in the first convergence, I heard, be walking, be hiking, be moving around. Oh, and see where you go. Take unplanned walks, somewhere safe, unplanned hikes and walks. So not somewhere, please don't go off the grid with somebody that you've just met. I'm not saying that. I feel like you will find something. You will find a place, you'll both recognize it, and you'll both sit there and have a very important conversation. And in my mind, it was on a rock in a river. Okay, let's move on. Internal influence, of which you are unaware. You've been waiting. When this happens, I feel like right now, if you haven't reconnected with this person or met them right now, you've either dreamt of them a lot. You've been calling this in. So have they. You've both been doing this. This is internal. And I don't know why. This is the only time I've ever really thought about this. When else do we only see... We do see the backs of people a lot in tarot. Yeah, we do. Anyway, it's popping out to me right now that we're only seeing his back, and I think it's the same with the Two of Wands. It is, yeah. Be conscientious of what space you're filling with this connection. You can only we can cram things in where they don't belong. And what happens? You know, that paper bag or whatever it is that you've crammed in. Like, imagine if you took a paper bag and you shoved a sweater in there. It's okay, maybe you can make that happen. The second you pick that bag up and try to move it, it's gonna rip apart, right? I know that you've both been calling this in, and I know when you connect this time and you shine that spotlight on them, or the universe shines that spotlight on them, and they just light up like they're your moon. Full moon. This may happen on the full moon. It's the next one. We just had one. I want you to be aware while you're connecting of... Oh, that's a shadow. Okay. Yep. Together, both of you are going to have a tendency to fill a void that I don't think is real. It feels very real. It's a wound that you both have. I think it might mirror. Yeah. They're going to mirror these wounds. And you're going to want to put each other in these places. And that's why this manifesting that you've been doing is working this hard. But please be aware of whatever that is. Like, we want to call in things once we've cleared out space for it. So I feel like this crashes in a lot sooner than you expected. And I feel like because of that, the space where someone with this kind of lovely, you fit together. I feel like you fit very well. But the space needs to be cleared out. And like, think about that. Think about if you moved into a house while the other people were moving out. That's like the image I got in my head. Or, you know, like if a bus... train comes to a station, everybody gets off and then people get on. Like, imagine what that would be like if it was, you know, those doors only open so much. That paper bag's only so big. Like, you're gonna have to do this together. This is a big part of the shadow together that you're gonna have to do. You want to put lovely little moonflowers in your vases together. Other stuff's stuck in there right now. You're both bringing an equal amount. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This feels very, very balanced, just so yin yang. This is gonna, oh, and that's making my heart chakra just start spinning. And I just saw the yin yang. You're gonna have to do this together, and it might feel like you're stepping on each other's toes. Obviously, no, well, not obviously, but chances are they're not going to see this reading and they're not going to be aware of this. So I don't want you to be the only one doing that work. Make sure it's a weird conversation to have, isn't it? It is. It's weird. All shadow work is weird. Have it anyway. This person will not understand you the first time you say it. They'll be fascinated by what you're saying. They won't get it at first. You're going to have to maybe show them, walk ahead a couple paces and help them understand that things need to be cleared out. Energy, this place that you're both going to fill, you need to do that work together and in sync together. So I don't want you doing that alone. If you find that you're doing that alone, stop immediately. Go work on your own shadow. They will energetically catch up. Okay? You guys went through however much time calling each other in, you stopping to do some shadow work, and what is that phrase? You sweep your side of the street, they sweep theirs, right? They might be a little confused, and I'm not saying ghost them, I'm saying just do not pour, like see how she's down here and he's up here. We can't tell did she just give him the cup of flowers, or is he about to give it to her? We don't know. I want you to be making sure that this is equal give and take. Okay? And I just heard, we show people how to love us by loving ourselves. So every step of this way of doing this shadow work together, and it's going to be multiple things. It's not going to just be one. No. Because we end up here after quite a few steps, and you don't get there with that gorgeousness that I see without having to do a lot of work. Okay? So what I'm saying is very conscientiously, very intently, because this was subconscious. The work you guys did in the astrals, in the threshold, in your dreams, in your daydreams. I don't know what that means. Maybe that'll come back to me. That work, that was hard. Okay, it probably drained you a little bit. This is all going to have to become very conscious now, okay? Very intentional. And if they aren't keeping up, which I don't know why I feel like they're not going to, always, I think they will. I feel like the tendency is going to be you. If it's not an equal give and take, we're never, okay, hang on. We're never both 50-50 in any kind of relationship. A partner, a business partner, a tennis partner, whatever. We're never going to be 50-50 all the time. Somebody's going to be 40, somebody's going to be 60, 25, 75. That's important too, to understand. But I don't want you to always be the one doing 75. Okay? Maybe that has a lot to do with your shadow. Overgiving. That I heard that absence, when you have to step away to do your own work, if they're not doing theirs as well, that absence speaks very loudly. Okay? It'd be like when I saw that owl and that light shone on it, if it just disappeared, you know, that would be jarring, right? This person's going to notice when, you know, if you have to pull away to contain yourself, to hold your own space. And they're gonna remember what vibration you were filling the space with. And this will naturally lead them back to a shared space where you're holding space for each other. Okay, external influence. External influence of which you are aware. There's something about this relationship. There's something about this relationship that you're both going to feel like you need to protect and defend. And it may cause you both to bicker between each other. Something from your soul contract with this person. You did something together a long, long time ago, whether that was in this lifetime, if you're reconnecting, or in a past lifetime. What's that phrase? The warrior loves the war. You both, I feel like you're both very peaceful people. I feel like you're very graceful like that owl. Graceful like the moon. Pure like the moon, I heard. Pure like these white flowers. Pure like these children. I feel like you're both peaceful, pure people. And that is why this is a shadow. Okay? Neither of you are fighters. It's not in your nature. And I feel like maybe because it's not in your nature, you're not well versed. You know, think of somebody who's a negotiator or has been on a debate team. They know when the argument's over. They know when there's actually an argument. There's a huge misconception between, that might be something. Even voicing your opinions to each other or as a unit to the world, because you're so peaceful. And if you're an overgiver, I think either they are as well or they're a taker. I heard long pauses are okay. There's a nervousness that comes with a person like that who loves peace so much. And when the need comes to defend what's yours, to defend your own boundaries within the relationship or without, as a, you know, defending yourselves. If you're not well versed in how to set boundaries and how to stand up for yourself, the shadow part of you will create anxiety that you are uncomfortable with, and you feel like everyone else can see it. They can't. Just letting you know. You're the one that tells them by filling the space. So I said long pauses are okay. A no is a full sentence. If there's something about your relationship that you feel like you need to defend from the world, or that you need to you feel the need to protect it from the world, that may be very true, and that's fine. But you're not going to get that practice. You're not going to end up out here in this big, open, beautiful field with a rainbow after a rain if you're building up walls around yourselves. So be as private as you feel like being. But that tendency to hide, that tendency to build up a fortress will trap you. Don't do that. Build many little ones. Build many little forts. Like these your inner child here. Okay? Build lots of little forts. Little ones. Run to them when you need them. They're there. You'll build them together. You don't need to build a ginormous Fort Knox around each other and around yourselves. Okay? Practice being in the world together. Maybe you both have a great deal of social anxiety. No one knows. No one knows you have social anxiety. Nobody knows. They will only know if you tell them that you do. People are too busy thinking about themselves to... I feel like you're both empathic, so you feel like the world operates the way you do. Walking around feeling every little shift that happens, most people don't. That's a special thing. The world needs you both in it. And I feel like you're a powerful couple. And I feel like when you heal this and you come back to each other's inner child, this is a beautiful thing that the world needs. Okay? So resist the temptation to run and hide. You're not children literally anymore, are you? No. You feel vulnerable. You have vulnerabilities. Be vulnerable with each other and then start coming out into the world together. Show each other what that's like. Let each other know that you have their back and they have your back. Okay. How long? 35. Gotta hurry. I keep making these longer and longer and longer. What is needed for resolution? I mean, did I even should I just leave this position in this thread open and just assume the Page of Cups is always going to pop out there because he keeps doing it? What is needed for resolution? Now, let's see. Third time he's popped out, I think. He's felt wildly different each time. Okay. I heard games. To me, he feels in between. So we've got children playing house, right? And we have adults in a well-earned home. He feels adolescent, right? He's the Page. You probably feel like teenagers together. This is going to be your gap. This is going to be how to bridge. This is going to be not the gap. This is going to be your bridge. The Page of Cups is going to be how you bridge together, how you connect, and how you bridge between your inner child playing house and your adult selves playing house, play house, but in a well-deserved way that you've earned. Play home together. Okay? This is adolescent fun. Okay? Keep it light. I keep feeling this like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And I said, didn't I go go somewhere unplanned, discover things together, right? That's adolescence, isn't it? Is you feel like such an adult, right? When you're 20, when you're 17, good Lord, you think you're so wise. You feel like an adult, you're not yet. And you're fumbling around, you're figuring it out. Do that together. Maybe together do things that you did when you were adolescents. Pull up all your old favorite movies from when you were that age. Watch them together. Books that you read at that age that were important. Doesn't matter how silly they are, how poorly they aged. Do those things together. And don't just be passive about it. Explore it like an adolescent does. An adolescent is playing house, and we want you to play home. Okay? Go revisit your adolescence together. And have that, you're still carrying that childlike wonder. And you're hiding it, aren't you? Like I said, you think everybody knows that you're anxious people. They don't. Play, laugh. So much laughter, please, together. Please. This is going to be so important for your inner teenager to help heal this together. Yeah. I don't feel like either of you I feel like you were funny children, and I don't think anybody got your sense of humor. Maybe you two have a very unique sense of humor. I had a partner once who I just adored, and I still do adore them. They're lovely. I haven't seen them or spoken to them in 10 years, but he was very much like this, where he grew up in a very stifled home. I'm talking they were not even allowed to play card games. It was very like heavy, oppressive situation. Not much levity. I think levity came from like one person in the house, head of the household. He was allowed to tell jokes, but nobody else. I don't know why this is coming through. I mean, I do, but as an adult, he was very, very, we met when we were in our mid-20s. We were both pretty stupid still. He would get so flustered when a mistake would happen. Like, we lost his car once when we were out of town in a new city, and we didn't have anywhere to be. Nobody cared. We were there alone. I'm the only one with him. And it wasn't my car, so I guess that's why I had the like privilege of sort of watching him get increasingly, nobody stole our car. We didn't, but he was acting like that was what happened. And he was embarrassed and ashamed. And there was just no reason to be. And I remember having to stop him and grab him. He was about to cross the sidewalk or cross a crosswalk. And I had to stop him and pull him back onto the sidewalk and be like, stop being mean to my friend. The way that you would stick up to a bully in the playground for your friend. Be that for each other. Stick up for the bully in your partner, or stick up against the bully in your partner who's bullying themselves. Teach them. Call out when their inner bully is being that, and tell them to call it out in you. Okay? These guys need it. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I want you to have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun together. Oh my God, Ed, that almost made me start crying. You're going to have so much fun together. It will crack open all kinds of things. All sorts of things will get flooded with that. Be very Piscean about it. Okay? Life is absurd. It's absurd. I'm so sorry about whatever this is that wounded both of you. And they're going to be so sorry, and you're going to be so sorry about theirs. Be honest and open about it, and then together, laugh. Yes, it's serious, but it's in the past and it can't hurt you now. Not with them by your side. I really don't think so. Not with them by your side. Mm-mm. And just like I said to my friend, stop being mean to my friend. Because he needed to be reminded he's not just this, that he wasn't just this little kid lost and ashamed and carrying old weird stuff. He needed to understand that he is my friend. He was my friend. He still is. I would still do anything for that person. Because they were so lovely. But for him, you should have, I wish you could have seen his face. He looked like that owl, shocked that I was there. It was like he didn't remember that he existed outside of this place where he carried all this stuff that really wasn't supposed to be there. Okay? And you guys do that together. And you have so much fun. You have so much fun together. That is where a lot of your healing is going to come from. I feel like you teach each other how to take up space, right? Wasn't I saying that earlier? Take up space. I feel like you teach each other how to have a boisterous laugh, right? Yeah, you practice that together. Go see a comedy show. Go see lots of comedy shows. Take a comedy class. If you're both, like I said, if you're both what I'm feeling from this, very anxious, socially anxious, feeling guarded out in the world, take a stand-up comedy class together. Go watch improv. Improv is so awkward to me, but it's so great to watch because it's like they're being silly, you know? Realize that together about the world, that nobody remembers that stuff about you that you think is so embarrassing. They're too busy thinking about themselves. You be too busy together having a flipping blast, because that is what is needed to get out of our inner child wound that brought you together, which is why you called each other in to heal this, okay? You called each other in to heal your inner child wounds together. And you're going to fight the world by having so much fun. You deserve it. You have a dam built up of earned levity and love together. Let it break through. Let it break. Because when you do, you irrigate all of this beautiful land that's waiting for you. The universe is preparing this for you. It's carving out your little slice of heaven. And this is how you get there. This is how you get there together. I think that's why in the beginning I felt like, you know, I really had no reason for these two cards. You know, if you just read a tarot book and you read what they mean, I had no reason for that. Like, I couldn't breathe. That's oppression. Okay. That's suppression. You guys let your hair down together. I want you to have so much fun. Okay. Please. You have the capacity. You're both funny. I don't care. I don't care who told you you're not. You're both hilarious. And I can imagine that once you flex those skills together, you're gonna be the life of the party, cracking people up. People aren't gonna know. I think you reinvent together. You rebrand who you are. You let the world see a new you. And then you get to launch this. You get to launch this lush, lovely home. Yes. Oh, look who was under. Look who was under. The Empress who's been watching over us this whole time. The Empress and the Fool. Go be fools. Go be fools together. You have a lovely, nurturing energy that is guiding both of you. I think you had to nurture each other, or yourselves, I mean, when you were children. Okay? Now you get to actually, like I said, flood all of that out onto each other, out onto the world, and get this. And then you go, oh my God, I love it so much. What a precious story. What a precious story. Playing house. Thinking you know everything as an adolescent, and then channeling that adolescent devil may care, you know, do that. And then play home and have a playful home. Make it, look at this rainbow, oh my God. Make it so light. The world is full of darkness. You both have to work through a lot of darkness to get here. There's no point in getting here if you're gonna show up with all of that stuff still hanging around. Okay? Enjoy. I love this for you. I love this so much. What a precious story. I wish I could bottle how I feel right now. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, look what I just noticed. The 10 of Cups. This X. X marks the spot. Okay, go back here. Pop out on the other side. Look at, even if there's no children in your futures, I feel like there will be children around you. I feel like, why wouldn't a child love being around both of you? God, I love both of you. I love you both so much. I can feel it. It's incredible. You're lovely people. Oh, you deserve each other so much. Look, even if there's not children in your future, if that's not what you want, or not what's in, you know, in your futures right now. This is you when you're little kids. You're being, look, you bring them with you. See? Look. I don't know if there's anything more beautiful than when you yourself as an individual love on your inner child. But when you do it together, my God. Oh, it's making me like, I just want to cry happy tears. I love you both so much. You're precious. You're precious together. You're precious apart. You've been precious this whole time. Oh, you deserve this. You deserve this so much. And I feel like wherever you two are, you feel like home to each other. It won't be about the material things. No, much of what I was saying was about, yeah, the owl was in the woods. I was talking about going on walks together. You two don't care about things. You carry home with you. And that's the other side of the coin of this. Children with this past, you had to learn how to do that. In a shadow way. And you're going to learn how to do it in the light. I love that. I love it so much. I cannot wait for you. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Congratulations. Let's can't believe they were hanging out with us the whole time. Of course they were. Let's pull one little card. How far do we? I keep going an hour. Just keep rambling. Let's pull one card. One card for which one? How about our inner child? What our inner child? Yeah, your inner children. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? You tell us. You tell us, inner children of this adorable couple. My God, I love you so much. You two weirdos. I bet you're so weird. I love you so much. I love weird people. You're both so weird. There's nobody else in the world for you than this person. What do your inner children want to say? Come on, it's okay. You tell us anything you want. We're listening. We're listening. You tell us. What does your inner child want to say? how can the stuffy adults that we are today help heal you? Come on. What do you need? What do you need, little ones? What do you need? What do you need? There we go. What did I say? What did I say? They bring 3 cups, you bring 3 cups. They need to have fun. They need to celebrate. They need to be celebrated. I wish I could be a fly on the wall for all the precious stories you're going to tell each other. This is going to be, yes, this will be with other people. I cannot wait. All right, I wish that I could be a fly on the wall when you two tell each other about your weird childhoods and the wonderful ways in which you were not celebrated. That spotlight that I saw, right, on the owl, when you both shine that spotlight back into your past together for your inner children, the things that for whatever reason nobody was seeing, the wonderful, beautiful little precious children you were, and you tell each other stories and it's celebrated and they celebrate it and they hold their cup up for you. Look at that. Look. Look. Your inner child said, I need to just bring my 3 cups. That's all. Just need to be. You get to be. You get to be. I'm so happy for you. My goodness. You can't tell because I'm crying, which probably seems weird, but I'm so happy for you. Good Lord. Ah, lush. Lovely. Top shelf. Oh my. Oh, I wish I could bottle this feeling. It is so gorgeous. You're going to think they're gorgeous. They're going to think you're gorgeous. I think the world is going to have a hard time not just loving you both. Make them proud. Make your inner child proud. Oh, I could just keep going. I want to hang out with you two. My God. I want to be, you know what? Oh, I put it away already. I want to be that third person in the 3 of Cups celebrating you two. And I will be. I'll be over here celebrating you two. I wish that I could hang out with you in real life. You two are amazing. Cannot wait. Thank you so much for being here. If any of that resonated and you feel like sharing, you don't have to, but would love to know. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your energy. I hope you got something out of this, or someone maybe that you know gets something out of this. Go be wonderful. Go love on your inner child. Go do something for them. They deserve it. You deserve it. I love you. Bye.